homophobia.
I eventually want to become a member of this campus or a campus like it and be a women's studies professor or a sociology professor. Yet the, what do they call the tenure? The tenure system scares me to death.
In choosing to write my dissertation on a gay subject, gay post-World War II gay novelists, I'm identifying myself publicly and putting myself in print as being a gay scholar. And as my dissertation committee chair has told me, many doors will slam in my face.
Heterosexuals are hurt by ignorance of lesbian and gay history and culture as much as gay people are hurt. If you accept, and I do, and anthropological research seems to suggest that gay people have existed from time immemorial, then gay people have been making contributions to the culture, the economics, the politics, the people's way of life throughout history.
Lesbians and gay men have made a disproportionate contribution to the history and literature and art of the Western world, and without exaggeration, if we were to start to name names.
Gertrude Stein, Alice B. Toklas, James Baldwin, Charles Lawton, Harvey Milk, T.E. Lawrence, Sylvia Beach, Adrienne Monnier, Leonard Bernstein, Walt Whitman, Oscar Wilde, Václav Nijinsky, Allen Ginsberg, Somerset Maugham.
People at UCSB need to recognize that in the midst of this beauty, this paradise, there really are incidences occurring, homophobic incidences that are having serious detrimental effects on people. I can think of one incident that disturbed me greatly that I personally experienced at the very beginning of winter quarter. I went in to teach my Pi English 2A course, and I looked on the back wall in a room in Gervets, and there, written in bold letters on the wall, was a phrase, "Fags die." And I decided to talk about it in the class and the ramifications of writing these kind of epithets on the wall, and how especially in an era of AIDS, when indeed people are dying, too many gay men are dying, just how pernicious this thing was for me, and how horrible it is to see words like fag on the wall, and how that's equivalent to me to seeing the same kind of racial slurs and slurs against women. And that we have to take a stand against this and speak out against this and call attention to the administration that this is occurring. Because otherwise it feeds on itself and it leads all too soon to people being attacked and violence against people. And the status quo is only perpetuated.
In general, that there's an intolerance for diversity of any sort. I mean, especially here on this campus, everybody, you know, has the same sort of haircut and the same sort of clothes and that sort of style, and you know, it's predominantly sort of a white upper middle class campus, and so I think that just kind of furthers the homophobia.
When I was living in the dorms, I became friends with a lot of straight people on campus, and a few of them were extremely homophobic when I met them. And after hanging out with them for a while, I didn't tell them I was gay right away. I just thought they'd know. And about a month into knowing them, I finally told them. We had become pretty close because, you know, you live together, you eat together, you know, you become really close really quick. And I told them, and at first they were shocked. They were like, "You're gay?" Well, I don't like gay people, you know, I don't like gay people, but I like you.
We're just people like everyone else. We just have, you know, we just have a different sexual orientation, like the next person might have different eye color. It's just one trait.
If I could ask something of all these students, I would ask them to try and keep their minds open and let everyone just be different.
For me to be lesbian is my life. I am. I wouldn't change anything. And as painful as it is for me to look out on the world from inside these eyes and see the struggles that I know are waiting for me, I wouldn't ever be any other way. I love who I am, and I love my community.
I'm proud of being gay now. I couldn't always say that. I had to go through a lot of confusion before I got to this point. But it's me, and I'm happy with it.
To be gay has been a spiritual gift, and it's been an odyssey in coming to see it as a spiritual gift. And it's led me through many difficult and challenging and rewarding experiences that I would not have had in this life otherwise. And it has led me to question many conventional ways of presenting people and identity and spirituality. So it's been very enriching for me.
I don't believe you know what you're talking about. I don't believe you go and ever find out for yourself. Always got a lot to say, but I'm not listening anyway. I'm not listening anyway. If I could make the world a little better, you know I would. Make the world a little better. If I could make the world a little better. I don't believe you care about the consequences. I don't believe you share what you know. We know it's true. Turning keys and locking doors, I won't accept that anymore. Won't accept that anymore. If I could make the world a little better, you know I would. Make the world a little better. If I could make the world a little better. I don't believe you know about the hearts you've broken. I don't believe you show what your intentions really are. Can you hear what have you done?